Now my screen's still refreshing, so we might be getting this.
That's fantastic.
Oh, God.
That's a
Folks,
refreshing
if
thought.
we are live, give us apologies.
Yes.
Yep, we're
So
live.
welcome
There we go.
to
It
another
showed up on
Yeah,
evening.
just
YouTube
flipped
now,
on
so
here.
I know. To another evening of Dungeons and Dad Jokes. It's always a treat when our tech guy is out of town. So bear with us. A couple of us
Are
are
you
out
saying
of
that's a
town.
good thing or a bad thing?
Just a thing.
it's
It's
just
a
a
thing.
thing.
It's a
It's an
thing.
adventure, I'll tell you that.
It's a thing that
Oh my
is.
goodness, I hear myself.
Yes, I'm
Turn your
trying to
sound
mute
off
and
on
I can't mute.
YouTube.
Just turn the volume down.
Turn your
Wait,
YouTube
what are you
sound off.
watching it on?
Yeah, I just
So-
mute
That's going
YouTube.
to be a pain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I do.
It won't let me mute on my tablet, and I don't know
I
why.
don't just turn down the volume. That's what I do. I don't mute
Yeah,
most of the time.
it's just easier because I jump back and forth frequently to make sure we're still
Oh yeah.
playing.
So
But
anyway, welcome to another evening of Dungeons and Dad Jokes as we, iron out some of our out of town technicals and just bear patience with us.
We iron them out because they're wrinkled.
Yeah, no doubt. If you are new with us, be sure to subscribe so you can join in the live chat. I know that a couple of us watch it. So if you want to chat with us, by all means do so. Also,
I will
check
say
out.
I'm not watching it today. I can't. I just can't get to it. So I'll have to rely on Rhonda and Chuck.
Yeah, well, Chuck and Rhonda are usually watching it.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so join in the chat if you have anything to chat about. Also, check out our website, danddadjokes.com. That is where you're going to find like some of the things involving this campaign, such as the hot sheets, find out what's going on in the world around them. Also, where you can meet the characters. There's a section where you can meet the characters. Also, very important for our website is our upcoming events. Click on that, check it out. I will be at Tucson Comic Con this weekend. Oh my gosh, it came up so fast. This weekend, I will be at Tucson Comic Con. I will be running a game on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday. I put the times on our website, so check that out. And there is a link to get to Tucson Comic Con as well, where you can purchase tickets prior to showing up at the door. I know their early bird specials are done, but there might still be a special for pre-buy. I'm not really sure versus buying at the door. So check out their website and get more information on that. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm reading through the one shot and getting things ready. Can't wait. So check that out. And then in September, September, Rhonda will be in Kentucky for a weekend, one in Louisville and one in Hebron, right? Yeah. So
yes, ma'am.
check out that website for those events as well. We also have links to those events, so be sure to click on that. And then in October, I will be in RenCon the first week. I will be at RenCon in Tucson for the first weekend of October, also running games and participating in a GM panel. That'll be exciting. And Rhonda's taking pictures of me. So anyway, I think that's really it. Like, there's other events and stuff. There's even next year. There's events in there for next year. Check it out and find out where we're going to be and what we're doing. Is there anything I'm missing for announcements? No?
I do
Okay.
not think so.
Okay, great. Awesome. All right. Well, then let's jump into it, I suppose. This evening's episode, which is number 11, if I'm counting correctly, entitled Out of Town. So what happened last week? Our 2 out of towners who do our summaries.
Hey, we can't discuss it. We're out of town.
Don't look at me.
Well, let's see. We made a plan and we executed a plan to extract
Power?
Oikawa.
Oh,
Yep,
oh,
you got it.
Oyakawa. And got him extracted. It's very brief because half of the episode was taken up with battle, of course.
Battle takes a while.
And so lots of fun stuff happened there. If you want to listen to all of that fun stuff, go and check out episode 10.
She's not going to
But
recap.
we successfully extracted, not the battle. I don't take notes on the battle, so it's hard to recap. But we are headed to the border. We have successfully disguised.
Oyokawa.
His name like if Oyakawa in front of me,
Wow.
like all the time. And he is disguised. And we are beelining for the border. With myself being in a rather peculiarly
State.
nasty mood. And seeing how well these fake sins work at the border.
Yes, you did get a set of fake sins for this job specifically, rating 4. They did come through Phoenix's Fixer Cloud, as did this job. As did video got to Luna. That Shoshana, Luna's handler, basically contacted her and said, this came from above me. So.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was last week instead of the week before last.
Yep, that was last week. And so you're on your way to the border where you're going to hit the southern border out of Seattle. You are going to go into Salish Sade. I always feel like I say this wrong. And drive through briefly to get to Tier Tangier.
Yep.
If I said that correctly.
Yeah, that one's. Both are close enough. It's one of those things that not many people can pronounce correctly, and I don't know what the official pronunciation actually is.
Discombobulated.
Yes, very much so. All right. It takes you a little while to get through Seattle. Probably about a half an hour or so to get, because you were on kind of the northern side. Driving through Seattle, being inconspicuous as possible, and you head to the border. You get to the border. Phoenix is familiar. He can direct you. When you get to the border, they are stopping cars, as they normally do. It's nothing out of the normal.
Tirangire is the second word, but
Tirangire.
Tarangire or something along those lines.
Tirangire.
But whatever.
Tirangire.
We're going south.
Yes. And
Elfland.
And anyway, you are making your way up to the border crossing. They are stopping cars. They are, walking around, checking IDs, and then letting people on through. They don't seem to be like heavily searching, but they do a walk around.
Okay.
With Reggie driving, he has a new fake sin.
Yep.
Yeah, you all have fake sense
Right.
for
Except
this.
me.
Except you.
And he says, "Hi, I'm Archibald Smythe. Just doing a delivery of some unique auto parts that are only found in Seattle because they're made at my shop. So I'm just delivering them for an auto shop down near Portland."
And they'll kind of peek into the window.
There's a fake order form too from the Portland auto shop.
Um, he'll ask for sends.
Yep.
Turn it over.
Unless he opens the door, he's not going to see the guy in the back.
He has a sin as well, so he would have handed
Yeah,
over a sin.
he's got one.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got one too.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that for the most part, he's only going to see myself and whoever's sitting in the passenger side,
Right.
Unless they ask to open the doors.
unless they
mean-
ask to open the doors.
They get a general feel of how many people's in the car, and with the sends.
Right.
All right. He takes all of the sends. You see him kind of punching his keypad and kind of taking a look, and then the other guy, you see the other guy walk around as normal. After a moment, he's like, hands them all back to you and says, "Have a good day."
We'll try.
Thanks.
And you drive on through.
Right.
I rolled crap for looking at those sends.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's okay. They were professionally made, so
That's true. They're also rating
Yeah.
4, which is
The
pretty
rating
good.
4.
All right. You drive on through. You head south through Salish today. They are not. Phoenix is familiar and can direct you to Tir Tangier almost immediately because he's traveled this path a couple of times. And did you give the group your regular name? Your actual?
Yeah, I told him that
Okay.
before.
Okay. All right.
Told him
And,
that at this point weeks ago.
Okay.
Back when we
Yeah,
were
what
all
was the name?
sharing things.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if you actually shared your real name or if you shared a fake name.
No, because I
I
knew
was
it
just being
was
sure.
I knew it was going to be easy for them to find out if they wanted to, so it's useless
true.
to keep it hidden.
You're kind of attached to a rather
Since, you know,
known story.
the whole real sin and story that's easy to find and
Yep.
Purple Flame kind of makes it easy to tell who I am.
I think the only one that didn't tell his real name was Glitch.
No,
Yeah.
Luna did not either, I don't think.
Thought she did.
She told you the name she goes by.
Well,
Right.
I guess.
So anyway, you get on through Salish today. You go to Tir Tangier. They're not.
I think I actually told them my real name.
Oh, did you? Okay.
we
Okay.
just don't remember it.
And you go on to Tir Tangier, and it's not a problem. This border crossing is a lot less stringent. Mostly, it seems like that they're really just kind of, because Seattle is another country that kind of has them pincered almost. They watch who comes in and out of Seattle. So you go to Tir Tangier or Tangira. Tangira. Tangier.
Tanqueray.
I can't. I don't know if I could do that because all I think of is Godzilla.
The problem is it's actually a Celtic spelling. It's a Celtic name,
Okay.
Irish specifically. So, yeah.
All right then.
But it's like a lot of Irish stuff is used for elves in Shadowrun, which is interesting. But it is what it is.
All right.
I guess that's in the same vein as all dwarves are Scottish.
I guess.
Well, part of it goes back to the fact that they're within the Shadowrun lore. They're actually using the basics of the Irish versions of elves.
Oh, using the Irish folklore.
Yeah,
For Fae.
for a lot of the Fae
Gotcha.
stuff is Irish based, at least.
Gotcha. That makes sense then. All right, so you head into Tangire.
Close enough.
You go to
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be bad. I got just pick a pronounce. It's Tangire. And
Kierkegaard.
right. Phoenix, do you direct them anywhere? What do you guys do? You cross the border. They check your sins. It's a lot more lax. They just kind of like check in to see who's coming in and out.
Once we get past Portland, because that's kind of the border, I would basically direct them to a different city. I was trying to double check which one it is that I was thinking, but unfortunately, the maps are really hard to. A good map that's easy to read is hard to find.
Yep. Other than looking at real Google Maps.
There we go. So there's one that's basically southwest of the border where we would cross, or a little kind of south. Yeah. Melechthus. I would just tell them to head there.
Just because it seems off the path, or is it just?
No, it's a decent sized city that is not the capital.
Gotcha.
That would be, I think, a good place for this guy to start. What?
Did Cloud give us a spot to drop this dude?
No, just get him to here. Well, I mean, we can ask him if there's somewhere specific he would prefer to be dropped at, I guess. So I'll ask him, hey, you got somewhere specific you want to go here, or just wherever? Because I've been here before, so I know some of the places, but I haven't explored a whole lot. Is there somewhere you'd prefer to be, or just anywhere?
He says, actually, the southern border of Portland, the southern edge of Portland. He'll spout you an address. I don't have address. He'll spout you an address, and it's like, take me there.
All right. So don't even have to go very far.
Monitoring the news feeds to see if there's any mention of the escape.
All right. You pull up the news feeds. It's not really hard. I'm not going to make you roll anything for this. This would be a news feed. It's not very hard to find some alerts of a criminal at large and believed to be assisted, and you will see Oyakawa on that.
Any information on the assisters?
No.
So there's no public broadcast of vehicle or suspects.
Nope.
Okay. Leave it at that for now.
All right.
I don't want to get that map really big.
So you head that direction. Takes another half an hour or so to cross Portland. So it's been a little while since you've skipped out of Seattle. You've crossed the country. You're in another country, which is kind of nice. You're really out of the the fire line at the moment. You head to this address. You pull up to this address, and it seems to be a warehouse, or as you coming up to the address, it's a warehouse. Oyakawa says, pull to the back.
No problem.
Watching for any wireless signals, any entities.
You will see wireless signals. You will see a signal that goes across the alleyway. That would trip something. And you see other signals kind of up attached to the building, to the address. You see other wireless signals with cameras and such kind of pointed down the alley where it can get good views of like vehicles or people that's coming down. But this does seem to be the only way to get to the back of the building.
So there's a wireless tripwire right up ahead of us.
Me?
Oyakawa.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the line of work of the people that I'm about ready to introduce you to, they have to have their own protections.
Didn't know if this was, a building you owned or what. So
No, it is not a
I'll leave it
building I
alone
know.
then.
Well, that's good. If I'd have said, yes, I own it, what would you have done?
I'll try to disable it for you.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fair. If they're looking for me, they're probably looking at my assets too. Okay, so you drive on through. When you get through to the back of the building, there's already two people standing outside watching. A male and a female, both Elven. No, I have them in here. There they are. Male and a female, both Elven, standing outside. Very plain clothes. Very nondescript. They are definitely people that can blend into a crowd, Elven or not. You figure these people are good at hiding if they need to be.
Gray men and women.
Do what?
Gray men. Essentially nondescript, boring,
Oh, yes,
blend into the.
yes. Very bland. And you pull up, you stop. The gentleman kind of walks to the passenger side of the vehicle. He doesn't go to the driver's side. One hand seems to be kind of resting on his backside. You can't really see what's there. The other hand is in front of him. And kind of leans in the window. Who's in the passenger side?
Probably me, since I know the area best.
Okay. He'll look at you and kind of glance at Reggie in the driver's seat and kind of glance toward the back, not really being able to make out a whole lot of people toward the back. He will ask, Frederick Thomas. That's who we're expecting. To refresh your memories.
I'm totally blanking.
That's you.
I know I've heard that name somewhere, but
We have it.
That's his fake sin, right?
I was gonna say we have
Yeah,
a John Smith, a Frederick Thomas, a Philip Johnson, and a Felicity Brooks as well as a Dominic. I can't remember your last name.
Yeah, because I'm Dominic.
Frederick was Oyakawa.
Yes.
I'll kind of nudge him. So, question: is this right now like a passenger van with bench seats, Reggie?
It's more like a step band, like a Snap-on Tools or
We're just
something.
sitting on the floor in the back, right?
No, there's seats along the walls.
Oh,
Bench seats on the walls.
Bench
The
seats,
fold out
yeah.
kind. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Not great for long trips, but
Not
Yeah.
really. It's kind of painful.
I make comfortable. Glitch is just laying on the bench seats, looking up.
I can always just lay on the floor, I guess.
Guess.
And mine's Dominic Butler. That's my real name.
Butler, that's right.
Dominic the Butler. The
Dominic
Butler
the
did it.
Butler.
Well, sometimes.
In the study with the knife. But he'll ask, Frederick Thomas.
Why was it never in the pool room with the cue stick?
Who knows?
Who knows?
You know, that makes so much sense.
It
Makes
was
too much
too
sense.
hard to make the cue stick out of that little tiny metal stuff.
Right.
Reach over and smack Oyakawa on the knee. That's you.
Oh, yeah. That's me, Frederick Thomas.
Sorry, dude. He's half asleep back there.
Long trip. He says, well, he'll kind of motion with one of his hands, and you'll see the woman kind of go to a wall and punch some code, and a garage door will open up for you guys to come in. Do you pull in?
Yeah.
All right. You pull on in. Once you get in, the garage door shuts. Both the woman and the man come in. The man will come up and say, "Please come. You can make yourselves welcome. Get a refreshment. We have some plans that we need to make with Frederick rather rapidly."
Could definitely use a little rest.
All right. I don't want to assume everything, but at this point, I'm going to say you all get out of the van, and you all like I need.
Yeah.
That's presumption.
Okay. Well, I get out the van and I look at the female elf, and I smirk and I say, "I bet you clean up nice. Put some some fancy clothes on," and I'll wink at her and then head over to the refreshment.
Okay. There is a little room with like a refrigerator and a sink, and it looks like coffee pot kind of thing. You know, it's all set up for people to kind of peruse.
I'm gonna scan the room.
And she will raise an eyebrow towards you and kind of wiggle
Can you hear
her
me?
left hand. Yes, you're gonna scan the room.
Okay.
I did hear you. But yeah, she'll raise an eyebrow at you, Glitch, as you walk on by and kind of wiggle her left hand. You notice she is wearing a wedding ring.
I mean, that's his problem, not mine. I'll smirk and I'll look around and they'll see if there's any booze. If not, I'll pull out my own.
Nothing out visible. Nothing just sitting out. But if you go to the refrigerator and check it out, or the cabinetry, you might find some. Do you snoop?
I'd
Do
go
you
searching.
peruse? All right, you will find some. Scanning the room. This looks like a gigantic warehouse. It definitely has room for a couple of cars to be in here. To you know how cargo kind of warehouses go. There's a couple of places for cars. Even a very large truck could fit in here. There is, of course, the one area that he directed to and said, "Hey, make yourselves at home." It's basically like a kitchen. It's almost a full-blown kitchen. It's got a stove and everything, as well as a table with some chairs and a couch. There's like a couch there. You will also see in here that there is a door to the next to the kitchenette or the kitchen, basically. There is a door. It's closed. But other than that, it's just the height of the ceiling is maybe 30 feet. Other than that, it's like one room. There's no like upper level for offices or anything like that, at least not in here. Through the door, you're not sure.
Okay. Then I'll make my way into the refreshment room
Okay. It's
and
open.
look for what I prefer to be refreshed by, and if I don't see it,
Right. As you walk over there, you notice that Glitch is opening some cabinets, and you definitely see some booze. You kind of dig through there. You're going to find probably roughly half bottles of most alcohols. And if you kind of open up the refrigerator, there's other things in there, like some sodas and stuff, and mixers, and there's even like a couple of fresh fruits and things like that in there. There's a tray of like finger sandwiches basically in there. So you are welcome
Fresh
to
fruit.
all that.
Oh, never mind.
They're all a little fruity.
I will pour me a drink and look for some ice to drop in it.
Easy enough. There's ice in there. I assume you let Oyakawa out of his seat.
Yeah. I will release the restraint.
He will climb out and kind of shake his head a little bit.
No offense.
Fair enough.
I take responsibility for all of my guests. Thank you very much.
Well, you got me here, so
Yeah.
can't complain
Well,
too much. I'm still in one
got you here
piece.
safely.
Yep. He will walk up to the gentleman, and he will introduce himself, Frederick Thomas, again. The gentleman will say that he says, Jasatra. Nope. Pannon. Sorry, I listed her first, not him. Pannon. He says, I'm Pannon or intro. We'll
Sounds
be
like a personal
getting you.
problem.
I know. I did it to you again. Just, he's PO. And
So,
I'm PO'd.
Why
PO'd
so
about?
serious?
he'll say,
gosh.
my wife and I, and he will point to the woman who is Jasatra. We will get you out of here as soon as possible. We should probably work on some plans, and let's talk. And he'll start kind of just chatting with him a little bit about where's the next step, things like that, as they kind of walk over and they just sit down at the table. It looks like Pannon will go over to like a cabinet, like a filing cabinet, pull out a drawer, pull out a couple of papers, shut it, and go to the table and lay out an actual physical map, like nothing technological. He lays out a physical map and starts talking to Oyakawa, although the whole time he's calling him Frederick. What do the rest of you do? I mean, they seem to be him and Frederick Oyakawa are in conversation. It's not private. He figures you guys got him here. There's no necessity to be private at this moment. So they're just sitting at the table going over physical maps. And Luna and Glitch are, raiding the liquor cabinet. And what is Reggie and Phoenix doing?
Oh,
taking a cat nap where I can.
yeah,
Yep, there is a
absolutely.
couch.
Because after all that driving,
It's all right.
not really, but not that much driving, but
You guys grab yourselves water and just sit down on the couch and
Mm-hmm.
kind of fall asleep.
sure.
Stretch out just a
Why
little bit.
not?
All right.
I
Okay.
mean, not deep sleep by any means. Just resting,
Just nothing
resting
like-
enough.
Nothing like
Basically,
a good
resting
nap.
enough to get my edge that I spent back and things like that.
All right.
Just to recover from the last couple hours of crazy.
All right. Glitch, if you're kind of scanning, because I know you do scan for matrix and wireless all the time, you will see that both of them have a personal network that is definitely wireless with, Smart Leak and Gun. Both of them have it. You also notice that wireless signals that come through the area go into, like, they come from various places within the warehouse, which you assume is probably video cameras, coming into an area behind that door. Just so that you know.
I'll take
Astrally,
my booze. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, astrally speaking, if you take a gander, you don't really see anything around here, astrally speaking. Go ahead, Glitch.
I'm gonna take my booze. Well, their booze that I have taken, and I'm gonna go stand over there and watch and listen.
Okay. Luna, what are you doing? You're going to get some booze and do what?
Brood in the corner.
Brood. You're going to go brood. You can brood anywhere in this warehouse.
What are you brewing?
Gee,
Just going to pull out our cauldron.
Nice stew.
Eye of Newt.
I'm a lizard.
Okay. All right. As you kind of brood in the corner, you just kind of sulk a little bit in your own thoughts. Glitch, you notice that Luna kind of just wanders off and broods. You standing over them, you're watching them. Looks like they're planning routes to go further south, deeper into Tir Tangier and maybe beyond. You've got a good inkling that these two people, they're smugglers. Everything that they smuggle, you don't know. You don't know if they're all above board, if they're all willing or unwilling. Obviously, they smuggle people. They're going to get him out of there.
We've run the shadows. Expectations that we're all
unrealistic.
Yeah, don't get caught. Oh.
Yeah. Glitch does not
basically,
run above board.
I kind of, by above board, I meant good doers. That's what I actually meant, not necessarily legal.
I was going to say, Glitch himself is not above board.
No,
like,
none of you run above board. Nothing you do is above board.
Well, there's
Good
many
beats are
things I do
overrated.
above board.
Well, okay.
All right. It's like I stand on the surfboard. That's above board.
So what they smuggle, you don't know. You don't know their extent of what they can smuggle or what they will smuggle, but they are, just by their actions and what they're saying and how they're laying out a map and things like that, they are definitely smugglers.
I'm definitely committing it to memory and watching.
All right. Yeah, they plan routes through Tir Tangier and even further south. They throw out a couple of names of contacts for Frederick as he, hits certain spots. And they'll give him little symbols to watch out for. They watch out for the.
Watch out for that tree.
All of them are in reference to coyotes. all of the symbols. You know, like one of them might be a coyote howling, and another symbol might be there's a pack. You know, look for the pack. You know, or you know, things like that. They'll give
I'm
them
not a smoker.
things for Frederick to watch out for as they. I mean, they'll be with him. They told him they'd be with him for the first leg, but after that, he needed to watch out for those symbols and find these people.
I'm just watching.
Okay. They talk for a
Purposely
good.
acting a little bit not like aloof, but like just acting like I'm not paying attention, but I am.
Okay.
So, like normal.
Kind of.
Whatever works.
Yeah, not me.
After you know, probably a couple of hours. Well, as Pannon is kind of talking to him, after about a half an hour or so, Jasatra will go through the door, and she'll disappear for about an hour or so. When she comes back, Pannon kind of nods to her, and he says, "Well," it's like, "Well, we can get you." Looks at Frederick. "We can get you out of here about 24 hours from now. We can move you. It's a little dangerous to move right away. But if we wait much longer than that, it becomes dangerous again. So we have like a little window in there. So we'll have about 24 hours. You are, of course, I would prefer you to stay here to minimize the exposure. The rest of you," and he kind of turns to the rest of you and says, "You are welcome to stay here until we leave if you'd like, or you are welcome to go ahead and part ways if you'd like." I don't remember what the payment was like.
5 million credit. Oh,
I don't think it was that much. Was it
$5?
10? I feel like it was 10. 10,000
I really don't.
each.
Something like that.
Pennon, well, I'll go with it for now. He's like, "I believe my the person who set this up sent 10,000 for each of you."
Sounds about right.
All right. He will go. He'll pull out a key. He'll go to the bottom drawer of his filing cabinet and kind of unlock it and open it up. And he reaches in and grabs 4 cred sticks and hands them out to you guys. Like, "You are welcome to stay here, at least for like 24 hours until we leave. But like I said, we are not going to make you stay here. We're only going to make him stay here."
Well, I think staying here at least for a little bit might not be a bad idea. What do you guys think?
I'm good with that.
Because, you know, we
Right.
do gotta.
I look at them. Are there any clubs around here? I'm sure Elven clubs are amazing.
I mean, it's Portland. Of course there's clubs.
Yeah, the only club you're going to get is a shillelagh.
I mean, sounds like a good time to me.
There are definitely clubs in Portland. And he'll kind of give you the name of a strip in Portland. Yeah, a main street in Portland. Like, there's about 3 or 4 on that one. If you want to go hopping or whatever. They all do live music on a fairly regular basis, so you know it's kind of fun. They also have, you know, Matrix, of course, options if you want to jack in or anything.
Go somewhere to do that?
Well, I mean, preferably if you want to have the Matrix experience at the club. The clubs do have rooms that you can jack in
Oh,
and experience. I would prefer you not to jack in here because should anything untoward happen, we cannot have eyes come back here. For reasons I'm sure you are well aware of.
Oh, absolutely.
We get that.
fine. I won't play around.
Or get caught at least.
You didn't have to know that, Reggie.
I mean, I know the business. I know the business you're in. If you're gonna do something, don't get caught.
Yeah, getting caught's boring.
Almost getting caught is fun.
How long are you in town for?
Probably no more than a couple days would be my guess.
All right. Well, like I said, you have this location for about 24 hours, but once we leave, we lock down.
All right.
We get in after you lock down.
You want to get in after we lock down?
Just a hypothetical. Can we still stay here?
No, preferably not. No.
I'll look over to Luna. Hey, Luna, you want to hit the club?
All right then. Stay safe. Stay out of sight. And you're only in trouble if you get caught, so don't get caught.
If I get caught, I probably deserved it.
Fair enough. He will hand you a piece of paper with a code on it. It says, when you return, for the door. You
Right.
plan on taking your van, or all of you going, or just the two of you?
I'm taking Reggie to the club.
Probably best if we all go to the club, and I'll just play designated driver.
There you go.
Actually, good idea.
Yeah. I don't mind to go.
That is a good idea. I like designated drivers.
All right.
So, what town are we in?
You're in Portland.
We're in Portland.
In Portland?
And it's
Okay.
kind of the border city
Yeah.
between the two, but it's...
Do I need to come up with club names?
No, Tillamook is, I'd like to go there tomorrow.
It's the chocolate, right?
I've
No,
heard they're good
cheese.
with cheese.
Cheese.
Oh, the cheese. That's
Cheese.
right. No, it's
little cheesy.
Troubadour or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, right along Highway 6, just before the ocean.
Hey. All right.
So
Cheese
it's
capital?
maybe 30, 40 miles from Portland.
That's not far.
No, it's really close.
All right. Well, he hands you a code to get in and out of this door. It says, have fun. And then he'll go to the other door. He says, just Satra will say, hang on. When you guys come back, you do not have to sleep out here on the floor or on the couch. She'll open the door and she'll say, you are welcome to use either one of these rooms. And you will see two rooms, like through the door is a hallway. There are two doors to the right, and those are the two rooms that she kind of points to. Both of these rooms just have like 3 bunk beds in them. Like in a small, like 4-door dresser, just a tall dresser in each room. And she's like, you're welcome to use either one of these rooms when you come back. So
Yeah.
just so you know.
Actually, it's an hour and a quarter to Tillamook.
See, I know you liked me.
Oh, please. This is the accommodations for all of our guests. She says a little sarcastically.
He smirks. Well, your hubby there was just gonna let us sleep on the couch.
He
So,
figured you'd find it eventually.
well, you pointed out. But anyways, Loons, let's go.
All right.
You'll see Frederick begin to, in one of the rooms, kind of just sit down and start to crash. He's gonna go to sleep on one of the beds.
And I'll look over and I say, "Hey, Frederick, any messages you want me to get to our mutual friend?"
I'm sure he already knows it, but just lay low. I'll be in touch later.
All right.
So y'all head out to the club. Oh my gosh, medieval club names are easier than modern club names.
Absolutely. The do drop in.
Right? Oh my goodness. All right. I'm gonna say we have the freak cat. I can't read this writing. Making up names as we go. This is always the fun part. Oh wow, that's just as rough to read. All right, the freak cat. The oh gosh, if you come up with one, just give it to me. Make a canon.
Freak cat
Yes, freak cat.
with a K.
Yes.
The sideshow.
Sure, the sideshow.
Sideshow freaks.
And the
Gilded
tape deck.
Goblet.
Do what?
The Gilded Goblet.
That's more of a medieval name, man.
Doesn't
that
mean
what
it
you
wouldn't
said?
exist.
No.
I thought you said medieval names. What did you
No,
say?
I said they're easier.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you were trying to come up with some. My bad.
No. No, the other one is gonna call the tape deck.
Okay.
There are 3 in there. But I wrote Gilded Goblet all the same, just in case I need it. give me free names. I like free names. All right. So those are the 3 that you see as you drive, you park, you scout out the area. Nothing looks untoward. It doesn't look like Tier 10 Tier law enforcement is going door to door searching for things or anything like that. Nothing.
Nobody's looking
stands
for
out.
us here.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Yeah.
So where do you
which one
go?
are we going to?
Just pick one.
Whichever one looks like it's
Let's-
more fun.
Well,
that
to
killed a
the
goblin.
Glitch. I was gonna say to glitch, the tape deck might sound more appealing, but take your pick. Did you say sideshow? This is the pin I was
But
looking
I said,
for.
let's go to the sideshow.
All right, check out the sideshow. In the
Sounds
great
freaky.
in the great style of the 1800s, you're going to find the bearded lady, the 3-legged kid, the
Around here, they're just Joe and Barbara.
right. All right. Nope. You go to the sideshow, and I mean, there's a live band. You walk in. There's a live band. There is rooms off to the side. Like you walk into the main room. There's a band on a stage. There's a bar. There's some tables. There's a dance floor. There's a DJ area that there's no DJ in at this moment because there's a live band. You do see some things. You do see like cages hanging from the ceiling with dancers in them. because I mean it's a sideshow, right? And you do see some other rooms that appear to have other entertainment in. Probably not as freaky as maybe the freak cat, but definitely there's entertainment going on. There's probably, you know, magicians and some holographic type of things going on in
Now
one.
I got
And
that Three Dog Night song in my head. Mama told me not to come. That ain't the way that it's done. Ah.
So you walk in. What do you do? I'm not going to tell you what you do. You walk in, that's what you see. What do you do?
Which grabs Luna and drags her onto the dance floor.
All right. Whether you like it or not, you're dancing. And you're gonna be dancing. Yeah.
Reggie grabs a goes to the bar and asks for a root beer because I'm the designated driver.
They give you a quizzical look.
The bartender will give you, wow, we still have designated drivers around here, huh? he'll give you
Well, yeah. You got a bulldog?
Designated drivers just means you have to have less than 12 drinks. That's the only designation. Less than 12.
Less than 12.
Less than 12.
It's like, I mean, to be fair, if you get drunk, you just throw your car on the grid and punch in the address.
Yep.
I know that. That's not the point. Point is, if I got to run,
That's
I
true.
Run.
He'll give you a root beer and say, hey, it's on the house. We don't have too many designated drivers anymore.
Not a problem.
I'm glad he didn't ask for a sarsaparilla.
That's right.
I can get that here. We have sarsaparilla.
We can get it here too. It's yummy too. Phoenix, what are you doing?
Probably just grabbing a drink and hanging out somewhere in there.
I'm gonna people watch, so
All right. You people watch.
I'm gonna watch the people that are watching him. Since he's the one not drinking.
You're gonna watch the watching people?
Watch the watchers.
yeah,
All right.
somebody watches everybody.
All right. Roll me perception. You people watchers.
Perception, that's a thing.
And I mean, I
Yes,
could.
it
I
is.
don't. Is there a performance check? Do you want to perform while you dance, or just dance?
Wow,
Let's see
actually
here.
have 6 dice for
I
perception.
think there is a performance, but
I have no idea. Oh, okay.
I get 7. You get 9 for taste.
There you go.
That's because Reggie has
Ooh.
taste.
Oh, I almost got a large straight with my dice.
Wait, no, we're not playing
I
Yahtzee
could
here,
make a
guys.
performance
Well,
check.
I got 1, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6. I just, my other 4 should have been a 2.
I got 2 successes.
Two
So,
successes.
So did I.
2 successes.
2 successes on watching.
All right.
I don't know what the skill is for performance.
Oh, okay. So there's not one. I
I
don't know.
think there is.
I
actually.
believe
just-
there is.
Oh,
I'm
there
using
is.
a
It's
PDF
charisma.
printout.
Per-
is it
Performance
charisma?
is
Yep.
performance is a skill,
Yes, it's a skill.
and I have a dice pool of 2, and I got 1 success.
50% ain't bad.
Something from something leaves something.
You do not trip over Glitch's feet. Congratulations.
Now let's see if Glitch trips over
Trips
Glitch's
over his own
Give
feet.
me one breath.
How many successes did you get?
Give me 1 second. It's taking a moment.
Real dice don't take very long.
No, it's taking a moment for me to load the thing so that I can actually see what
So
I
you can actually
can see
roll
what
the
you get.
dice.
I got 3 successes.
Woohoo! All right,
See?
Have
you
good
got 3
charisma.
successes. You're as what men should do when they dance on the dance floor with a lovely lady. You're making her look good.
By
Or
I
vice
should
looking
only
versa.
bad?
have to follow.
That's right.
Learned that in dance class. I should
Yep.
only have to
You
follow.
should only have
And
to
try
follow.
not to tear a calf muscle.
Yes,
No,
and don't do the
no
polka.
polkas.
Polka is a dangerous sport.
No papoka.
All right. All right. So you guys are tearing it up. With your 2s in perception, you notice that Glitch and Luna are having a pretty good time there, and you're looking around. Some people are watching. Obviously, there's a lot of elves in here, and some people take note that new faces, and generally go on about their business. It's one of those like, oh, those people must be just visiting or whatever, and then they go on about their business. Bartender will chat with you guys every so often, or you, Reggie, because you're at the bar, every so often, just small talk. You can tell that he doesn't get a whole lot of outsiders. When occasionally when a couple other people come up to the bar, he'll stop and he'll chat with them, and as more regulars, like like, oh, how's your wife, how's your kids, that kind of thing. And so it seems to be pretty light. After a little bit of time, Luna, you're gonna get bumped into
Oh, they
by
want to get hurt.
another woman who seems to be out on the dance floor dancing. She just casually seems to bump into you.
I will, of course, turn and look.
That's another elven lady, and she kind of turns around and looks at you and says, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I will immediately pat myself down.
You will, as she's walking away, you will immediately find. She walks away as you're patting yourself down. She starts to walk into the crowd. You will find a piece of paper in a pocket that wasn't there before.
A note,
Bill,
a
he gave you
message,
a
if you
pocket.
will, saying help. Thanks a lot.
Okay. I will remove said paper from my pocket. Is it a slow dance or a fast dance?
Even slow dance. It's fast dance. It's a fast dance.
Okay.
It's the polka. No.
Pennsylvania polka. Roll
Suddenly
out
the bar
barrel.
goes into riot.
I don't want to be conspicuous, so, but I want to see.
I mean, you are dancing with a partner, so you can always
Yeah.
get a little closer.
I'm gonna get a little closer and not trying to hide it from Glitch, but kind of making it obscure to anybody else. I'll kind of open the note. Betwixt us.
All right. When you open the note, you will see written in Hebraic script one word, and it'll say shalom.
Howdy.
The rest of it is says room 4 mission.
There's always room for a
Room
mission.
4, like in the number.
Yes, room
Not
4.
FOR. Okay.
Yes, room 4 mission.
Not the way I read it. It's room for Jello.
If I could just open it up and just read it because everybody's watching the kid on the dance floor dancing crazy.
Yeah, no doubt. Kid, we don't have no kids and no bars.
Progressive times. Which is
I
the
will
whole
look up
problem.
and make eye contact with Glitch and see if he read it.
Mitch looked at it.
There was a word
said
you
it was in
didn't
Hebrew,
recognize.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one word
Which
was
one?
in Hebrew.
You recognize the number.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then the rest of it says room 4 mission. Or it might just say room 4. Room 4. I don't think the word mission should be on it. Room 4.
Okay, just room 4.
Just
Got
room
it.
4.
I mean, that's a bold way to make a proposition for a pretty lady, but sure, let's go.
Okay.
So we're
I will kind of like quietly lean in and quietly say, "Can tell Glitch tell the others he can do fancy things."
As soon as you say something, I send a message to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm presuming it's coming
I'm in
in on
room
a
4.
comm device.
Just a
Yeah.
text message.
So I say need backup.
Luna would be getting this. It's our group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you can do this on the comms without pulling out a physical phone. Well,
Okay.
that's not true. Phoenix would have to definitely pull out a physical phone.
No, I have comms.
I've always got an earpiece
Yeah, but
in.
you
But I
would
think
still
you would
have
have to
you would have to
interact with
say
something
it
too.
or text it or something because
Right.
Yeah.
you can't just think it because you don't have anything
Oh
implanted.
no, I can't think stuff and do it, but I can I can still
Yeah, you can
You can
do
still
stuff.
see it and
communicate.
receive it.
Yeah.
I,
All right.
I will share. Keep an eye out while I see what's up. And make sure I'll just basically make sure everything's okay, but I want eyes outside the room as well.
Okay. So basically
Because
you
I've
get
never been here before. I don't know anybody here.
so Reggie, you're gonna keep a lookout then from the bar. I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are
He has a
you
more important woman to talk to.
yeah, I know. I was just assuming. Phoenix, are you gonna wait outside and watch, or are you gonna come with? Because Luna wants eyes outside as well as inside. She's dancing with Glitch, so she'll probably take Glitch in with her, unless Glitch objects.
Yeah,
I object.
I can go with.
All right. So who's going into room 4?
Which will.
Okay. So
I'm
the three
assuming
of
Luna
you.
will as well.
Luna's gonna just send people in. Yeah. No, I'm not going in there.
I'm going in there. You guys go.
You guys
I
go.
don't know these people.
Sure. Send the mage and the technomancer into the room.
Actually, dancing with Glitch and doing all that, he would notice attention. I've gotten tense.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So the three of you are gonna go into the room, and Reggie, you're just gonna keep an eye out.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You guys kind of move over toward the room. You get a refill on your drink so it looks casual, whatever. And you head in. In this room are a few smaller tables. It seems to be a little bit more quiet in here, like some of the sound from the dance floor and stuff like that is kind of dampened. And you go in, there's a few tables. At one table, there is a dark-haired elven woman, dark eyes, and she sees you walk in and kind of gives you a little nod.
Okay. I will say, no, I won't say, well, I will say, but first I will pull the paper out. This is your doing?
It is. And she'll kind of take a look at Glitch and Phoenix and say,
I will address her. I will say shalom. And I will speak to her in, it has a name. Oh, you see.
What,
it has a name.
what has a name?
Yiddish.
Spirithial.
Spirithial?
Spirithial. Okay.
Yeah.
In the Elvish tongue.
Yeah.
All right.
The
Do,
language of Elvis.
do either of you know Spirithial?
I don't think so, but I'm checking.
Let me make sure. Do I don't. Yes, I actually do.
Okay. Just so
Um,
I know who
like you
knows
don't.
what's being said.
Yeah.
Usually, if your party
Yeah.
member slips into another language, you probably should pretend like you don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, I'll pretend like I don't,
All right. So you speak to her in Spirithial.
but it's one of my languages.
Okay.
I have a couple.
That's okay. Because you'll know what we said anyway, and eventually, even if you didn't understand.
Well, yeah.
I will speak in Elven tongue. And tell her, use our native tongue, but they are with me.
So you're asking her to speak in Hebrew?
Elvish.
Oh, okay.
Elven.
I just have to. Which native tongue are we talking here?
I guess not really native tongue, but that would be our racial tongue.
There you go. She will pick up that you might want to speak in Spirithial if you start that conversation in Spirithial.
She's saying, "Don't be an Elvish impersonator."
Elvish impersonator. Got it.
Yeah.
Don't be all right, but they are with you.
I'm good.
She says, "Good. There's some rumors we want confirmed or squashed if they're not true for sure. We're gonna need information. Do you think you can get get some information from a rather public figure?"
Probably.
There is a senator here. I use senator because I don't know what Tier Changer's governmental structure is like. Member of the council, senator, whatever might be. But I'm going to use the word senator. There's a senator here who has information on a rather delicate matter, who may have been involved in a very unique item being taken and moved. We want confirmation if the senator knows anything. And if he knows what it is, we want that confirmation too.
Right.
Any information you do find will most likely be on his personal network, not the governmental network. And if found, make a copy, bring us a copy, and erase the original.
Okay.
She will hand out a data stick to you.
Okay. I will take it.
And say, we appreciate it.
Then I will ask. I'll start off in Elven. Is this personal? And then I will switch to Hebrew and say, or professional.
She will stay in Spirithial, and she will say both. And she will add, do not hesitate to take out obstacles. And do
Expenses,
not
I will ask
get
her,
seen.
expenses approved.
Always.
And then I will clarify, by here meaning in this bar, or here by meaning in this city.
Here by meaning in the city. It's on his
Very
personal. She would not have handed you a data stick. She would have handed you a data pad.
Okay.
Now that I'm thinking about it, she would have handed you a data pad.
Data pad.
Something that holds a bit more information and can have like full programs, running programs and things like that. She kind of looks at the other two of you and kind of half smiles. She'll give you a nod. She'll say,
I will nod back.
You can contact me
to
via
her.
the pad.
I will. Okay. And I will turn to leave the room.
Okay. She will stay there.
I'm making eye contact with both Phoenix and Glitch.
All right. Luna walks out after having an entire conversation in a language you don't understand. Well, Phoenix understood.
At least part of it. The majority of it.
That's true. The majority of it. She did flip into Hebrew for a little while, and when it came back to Spirithial, you just heard both.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay.
I'll just smirk, having not understood a word of it. But and at least try to mimic sounds, and he'll just kind of lift his drink up, and he's like "Shalom" and walks off.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I just grin.
Do you understand Hebrew or just Sperithial?
No, but
Okay.
I'm also not dumb.
Well, that's true. Most people know Shalom, but
It's all Greek to me.
almost. All right.
It's sort of like, living in Tucson and not knowing what hola means.
Yeah.
Howdy, y'all.
Mola.
Hole. Hola.
Hola. Or Ajo.
Joe.
Ajo.
Aho.
That's
That's
what
the
my.
name of that one street.
I know. That's what my
Aho.
Google or my
A
My,
Joe?
GPS calls it. Turn on HO way.
That's okay.
So
I like the way that Google Maps pronounces Ellen J.
Ellen J. LNJ or Ellen J.
Ellen J. The name of the street in Chautauqua.
Oh. Yeah.
Pronounces it Alonja.
Alondra. Alondra. That's nice. Alondra.
Anyway.
Anyway. All right. You guys
We
walk out of
digress.
room 4. We do digress. You walk out of room 4 and rejoin the bar, tucking away the data pad, and continue on your antics for a little while, I'm going to assume. And this is where we're going to pause because I must take a bio break.
I had no warning. I gotta
Oh no, I
struggle to
didn't
get
give you
over
more.
that
Warning, we're going to take a bio break.
shortly at some point.
When his computer catches up to him.
As soon as it catches up.
Ready battery.
We
Never
might be
ready.
back, I don't know.
Oh, never ready.
I'm a never
yeah, we
ready.
are never ready.
Never ready battery.
All right. And welcome back. We think, we hope,
Maybe.
Give it a
and
second.
oh yeah, we're back. And
We are, okay.
so we left off with everybody at the sidecar club. Luna just made contact with somebody she did not recognize, and spoke with. Gave her a mission, a data pad, and you guys are at the club, partying it up. How long do you stay? Do you do anything else there, or just dance and drink and have a little fun?
People watch.
Do a little dance.
Luna, do we need to start working tonight?
Make a little love.
Huh?
Yes.
I need to at least look at it, probably. And you are people watching. After
yeah.
Luna, Glitch, and Phoenix leave the room for a while, you do see a
People.
dark-haired elven woman walk out by herself. She stops by the bar briefly and then heads out of the club. So you guys continue to drink and dance and whatnot for a little while longer, a lot longer.
Enough to not be suspicious.
Long
Don't
enough.
be suspicious. Long enough. All right. So after a little bit of time, you guys start to gather again so that you can leave.
And it's magic.
You
The gathering.
clear out Magic the Gathering. Clear out the tab and head out. You head back to the warehouse, I assume. Taking a
For
few
now, yeah.
extra roads and whatnot. Don't seem to be followed. You come back in. You punch the code for the thing. Comes up. You pull in. It drops behind you. Get out. Check the rooms. Frederick's still there. He's sleeping. He's out. Is there anything
Extend
you
my
would?
hand to Luna. Can I see the
See
data
what?
pad?
Oh, yes. We're not in the same room with Frederick, are we?
No, you don't have to be. There's 2 rooms with bunk beds. There's also the kitchen
Let's
out
go
in the
to
warehouse.
the other room.
I just figured you'd probably peek in and see if he's still there. So I told you he was still there.
I will give Glitch the data pad.
All right. Is there any security on it?
Matrix, what is it? Perception or search for looking for that stuff?
I don't have my cheat sheets up.
No! All right.
How could you?
Oh, sorry, Sabrina.
Forget
You know
those.
better than to sit underneath my feet.
We're just gonna have to wing it this week.
We are winging it this week.
It's hard to remember to take everything with you.
It is. It is indeed.
And I got a lot of stuff with
It
me.
is
and I
going to
still
be a
don't have
perception.
stuff.
So it'll be a computer plus logic for you, plus
Okay.
2.
Plus 2. Okay. 7.
7. You do see that this is indeed password protected. Without the password, it looks like it might trigger a data bomb.
Okay. Well, how many
pa-
marks does it require to disarm a data bomb?
It requires 0 marks.
But if it was given to me and it's password protected, There's a
Wouldn't you
possibility
know?
that I know the password.
Okay, but if it's the wrong password, yep, it's gonna set something off. I'll hand it back to her.
I will think.
Oh, we're in trouble.
Give
About
me.
if somebody were handing me a pad with work information on it,
For work information,
I would know, I would have some sort of idea of what the password would be.
if it's specifically for a mission, it probably is something in relation to the mission. Roll me a. I don't know. What do you got?
A little bit of
Aren't
everything.
there memory tests?
A little bit of everything. What knowledges do you have?
Oh. I have a knowledge of anatomy, unit tactics, organized crime, English, Hebrew, and
You don't have to list your languages.
peripheral. Do what?
Roll me your unit tactics. Because, I mean, technically, this is a tactic that your unit uses. You just have to remember how, because it's been a little while.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Holy cow. I don't know what I did with. Oh, it's in here. That's what I did with it. I used it to mark my place. You are going to guess that it's probably
Low. Oh,
the last name of your target.
Senator.
Senator. Which she didn't give you a name. But she did
Maybe it's
give
that.
you that they were in Portland, that they are a senator. She gave you enough information to probably do a search.
Maybe it's that Jewish word slalom.
Slalom. Slalom. Let's see how bad we can mess up the word shalom. It's a goal this week, apparently.
That's Yiddish for howdy.
Let's look up the names of a senator, I guess.
All right. You start doing some Google search, and you do quickly find the name Jamal Wildren, who is a senator.
Jamal
Wildren. I know, I'm killing you on the names. You just have to figure it out, or I'll spell it for you later. Wildren. He is a senator that indeed lives in Portland. He's a senator for Tier Tangier. Elvin has been for some time. Is definitely in the public eye. Has done some good things for the Elven people of Tier Tangier. Tier Tangira. Tanjire. Tanjira. Oh, we're just gonna come up, potato, potato. We're gonna just say them all.
There you go.
Because I definitely don't.
Here, Tangerini.
Gaelic, Celtic, Irish, Scottish. I don't. I don't. Just can't say them.
Gaelic, not Gallic.
I will.
Gallic is Scottish. Gaelic is Irish.
Yep. I said
I will
both.
hand the pad
What gall?
back to Glitch.
Okay.
And say, try Wildren.
Can you spell
By
that?
that.
All right. He types in Wilderin and it blows up because he spelled it wrong. No, I'm just kidding.
You didn't
All right.
use your spell check first.
Password invalid. No, you type it in there and it opens up. You see information. You find a location for Jamal Wilderin. You find some information about him. He's a senator. He does a lot of good things for the Elvish people of Tir Tanger. He is very well known as far as politically speaking in pushing some of the older traditions and some of the lost culture, bringing back some of the lost culture of the Elvish people. And he's really a forefront and a backer for laws in relation to those kind of things. Not in the public eye, at least everything that you see, he's definitely not a bad person by any means. Does some great things. In here, you do get an address for his personal home. There is information in here. The mission is to locate, copy, and then erase the original information of any information pertaining to a extremely rare and unique object of high magic that has been located and or secretly transported across country borders.
Does it say what the object is? Is it an egg?
It does
Or was
not
it
say what the object is.
I don't remember what the first mission was.
Your very first mission.
I thought it was like a goose or something.
Oh yeah, it was the golden goose. you weren't there.
Well, they were there.
Technically, you weren't there, but no. No, this is not in relation to the golden goose. It does not have any information in that aspect, but it is asking for you to search out his private network for this information. This is not a known, it will say in there, this is not a known political move by the government of Tir Tanger. This would be more personal or private. So they're expecting it to be on his private servers. In his own home.
Well, we don't have the big screen here. So instead, Glitch takes off his bracelet and sets it on the table, and any images and whatnot, it's a hollow projector. And he throws them in there.
Nice. All right. You see him sit down the bracelet on the dresser and it projects holographically and you are able to see this information, a picture of Jamal. There is digging in there, you will find a file. You will see all this information. This is kind of open information. There's public information, there is information about the mission, and then there's another file in there that has very limited schematics of the home, things that you might find in like digging through like governmental, permits and things like that. You might be able to find the schematics of something. So there's a rough schematic of the home. It does say known network pressure sensors surrounding the house. Keypad locks outside the house.
Easy peasy.
And then network expect patrol on network.
I want to look deeper in on the tablet, see if there's any hidden information.
Digging around, it does not seem like there is hidden information. Again,
Okay.
because you've looked at one of these before. Again, it seems to be tailored to someone such as Luna, suited to, sneak in, sneak out, do a job that is not highly technical.
But more that, I don't trust anybody. So
No, that's true. But as you search, you realize that there's nothing extra on there. Nothing hidden. No alarms tripped. No extra, no pictures being taken while you're, nobody's hacking into the data pad camera.
I'm going to concentrate on memorizing that address and layout schematics of the house and its security.
All right. Being fairly secure, you would expect that there would be some security guards. He is a senator. And because he's also a senator, if you do trip something, there's a good chance there will be a rapid response of some kind of their law enforcement.
keyword there being if we get caught.
Valid. That's fair. That's valid.
Okay. Does I'm asking Glitch. Does he have any ties? Do your thing. Does he have any ties to any specific corporations?
Take a moment, and I will hop on the matrix and start searching around.
All right, matrix search, computer plus logic for you.
All right. That is 3.
That is 3. Nice. You will find, kind of digging around on him, you will find some articles and such of his pushing, of course, the elven culture more up to the forefront, reclaiming some of the lost ways. He has worked with the Salish City Council. He has worked with some of the corporates in Seattle. He has worked with Shiawase, and there's another one, Aztec Technologies.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
So he does have ties to those as well as the Salish City Council, especially in a more political environment. Obviously, you don't know about the dealings behind closed doors necessarily. Okay.
I'll tell you what you need to know.
Gives me some idea. magical, unique, what do these two corporations do? I'm gonna look something up.
Alrighty.
And it's something that's, my brain's not working, something that, something that he's rumored to have taken, either confirm the rumors or squash the rumors. Okay. Aztec is a high school, or, well, building a high school.
Yes, as technology is indeed building a high school. Or has recently built a high school. It actually is in operation.
Your show, Luna. Point us in the right direction, and we'll do our thing.
Okay, we need to figure out what we really need to figure out is what this might be. Search for rumors. Search for anything on the senator, looking in particular places like, TikTok or Facebook, where you get all the good dirt, which may or may not be true.
All right, I'll do some public sector sleuthing.
All right. You do some sleuthing.
Social media is the word I was looking for.
Right. Social media.
Whatever the current version of social media is.
Right.
You're going to do some sleuthing on Jamal.
Is that like MySpace?
Yeah.
No, no. Checking
Formerly
the public,
known as MySpace.
accessible.
All right.
Checking
So
the public domain.
Okay. Public domains for Jamal Wilderson.
Senator.
Senator Jamal Wilderin. You look in here and you do see some things in there. As you kind of dig around, you do see maybe about, I don't know, 2 months ago. No, it was longer than 2 months ago. It'd be about 9 months ago, maybe even a little longer. You do see him at like a groundbreaking ceremony with some of the CEOs of As Technology of that high school. You do see, and there's some pictures and things like that of it. That all captioned exciting event, great leaps in technology and community and, all of the hoorahs, all of the $10 words you can think of. And you see some pictures of him in the mountains. You see him, like, there's some pictures of him, I don't know, fly fishing or something, something outdoorsy. He's out in the mountains. Um, you're guessing probably mountains in Salish today. You don't see a whole lot of social media where he is actually in Tier Tangier. It seems like he uses his social media to kind of show his travel, his um, for lack of better word, really kind of diversity in knowledge and things like that from other countries and other parts of the world, and even some of other cultures. There's like a picture of him having lunch with a troll or something in a restaurant in downtown Seattle, or you know, um, it seems like he uses his social media to portray a more traveled and
Awesome.
well-rounded person.
What about the other end of this social search in the anti anti-senator category?
Anti-senator?
Yeah. For example, if he's a Democrat, what do the Republicans say? Or vice versa.
Oh, okay, gotcha. What other rumors about him, or
Yes.
what media per se portrays him as? Um, yeah, digging around on the flip side, just kind of doing a search of his name, you will find some things actually talk about his push as being almost over the top, more uh, demanding as opposed to encouraging. Um, there has been some things, some laws and such that has been pushed down or pushed aside or just flat out uh, failed in voting or anything like that because they are a little bit more draconian, requiring all elves to do this, that, or the other because that's what culture was. Um, Forcing people back into that culture per se. Um, so there are some negatives in that regards as far as that goes. Um, there are some that believe that he is trying to bring in or trying to return to a more previously seen as primitive per se, a return to nature, as opposed to pushing forward with technology. Um, and really, he is really big and will support those of magic. He's a big supporter of those with magic. And they see that as a possible threat.
Okay. So there's nothing on here to allude to what magic item he might have. How far away is his home?
His home from the warehouse that you're staying in is probably, I don't know, maybe about 40 minutes. It's just outside of Portland, really. It's not downtown. It's a little bit more in the a little bit more countryside kind of area.
What we're looking for is files. Um, his personal files on what he might possibly have. We don't know what we're looking through for other than something unique and that has magical properties. And the person that I can think of that might be able to locate that doing the whole magic stuff is Phoenix.
mean, you're seeing what everybody else is seeing because it's throwing up on the hologram. So, okay, not literally throwing up on the hologram. It is just up there on the hologram. That would be gross. Phoenix.
So I'm just seeing hologram. I'm not. Is there magic going on?
Not on the hologram, no. But you're seeing all
No.
the information they're pulling up
Oh.
about this stuff. So
Okay.
extremely unique and extremely magical.
Magically delicious.
Magically delicious.
There's not a lot of information to go on here. I'm not to hack into his personal database. I will look at glitch.
What was that?
Hacking into his personal database.
Mhm.
What would you require to do that?
Guess that would be on site.
I'm going to suggest that probably in the morning. I don't know how late it is, but that we do.
You went clubbing and whatnot, so midnight,
Yeah,
1 o'clock. I don't know.
we do some reconnaissance. You know, let Reggie
Good
do
with that.
his thing. Do some reconnaissance. Let Reggie do his thing. Scope out the area around the house. Let Phoenix do his thing. He can tell us what they have, what is there magically speaking.
Yeah.
And then you and I go in wherever you need to be able to see what he has in his files. This is going to require us to search his files and see if we can find information on something that we are looking for, that we might be looking for. And if he has it, if he has anything to do about it, get the information copied and erased, and from there.
Works for me.
We are looking for a needle in the haystack.
Yeah. But I got a magnet.
Quickest way is to sit down.
Problem is, it's a plastic needle,
Uh,
or it's a needle made of hay
Rolling
in
the
a haystack.
I mean, in a similar vein, the best place to hide a needle isn't in a haystack, it's in a needle stack.
right.
hay. A needle stack.
Hmm?
A needle stack.
We may be looking for a needle in a needle stack.
We'll take them all.
stack.
I got a shovel.
But we got to get into his system.
Just depends on what kind of security he's got going. Does he got it air gapped? What does he got going on?
Good question. What does he have going on? We're gonna do this instead. All right. As you dig around, I wonder why that's not as dark as it should be. It's interesting. Okay. Digging around. You know, he's got some pretty tight security. He's, you know that he's got some security guards. It's possible that he has some magic being that he pushes. You know, he seems to be a heavy supporter of magic. So other than that, it's kind of okay reconnaissance at this point.
Yep.
I know that our viewers at home cannot see this, but for my players, there is schematics in Owlbear.
I can't see Owlbear.
Oh no, you can't see Owlbear. All right.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm the difficult one today.
That's all right. You are the difficult one. We are taxing your computer quite a bit. So yeah, there are some schematics in Owlbear. So in the morning, you will find that the whatchamacallits, the Orantros come out of another door at the end of the hallway and come to the kitchen, cook some breakfast up for everybody, gives you breakfast. Reggie, if you send out your drones, you're going to see kind of the outside of this house. There is at least 100 feet of land.
Yeah.
On all directions of the house.
A lot of porches and balconies and
there are porches, there are
windows
balconies,
all over the place.
all over the place. The land between the house and anything else, like a tree line or a fence, is about 100 feet on all four sides. There is, of course, a paved going up to the garage. There's like a paved, you know how it kind of goes, like the front door is here, the garage is here. You know,
Right.
the drive will come up and go around in front of the front porch, you know,
Right.
or the front entrance, and then kind of curve into a drive area so that they can park into the garage, and then curve
Right.
back around and reattach to the drive. The center section is, of course, very elaborate with landscaping, flowers. There's a nice, a rather large older tree in that center area so that the drive kind of goes around it. There are a few older trees scattered across the property that are tall and can obscure things from above. Um, but yeah, right next to the house, there's nothing. There's no except for like right in front of the front porch, there's some shrubbery and whatnot. But other than that, it's very clear around the house. Um, so approaching the house, there's a good chance you're going to be seen if anybody's looking out a window or a balcony or, you know, security cameras, things like that. You can see that kind of going around the house, even to taking a large circle, not going up to the house, of course, because you might be seen going up to the house. So you take a rather large perimeter.
Right.
Phoenix. Oh, go ahead.
How much information were we given as to what might happen at this house?
You were given that the land around the house does have networked pressure plates.
Right.
around on the land.
Okay.
You do know that. You do know that all of the doors, all of the locking doors are keypads.
Right. Okay, then I'm going to go out to my van and run drones from there.
Okay, that's
For
fine.
2 reasons. First of all, the drones are in panels, behind panels in the van,
Right.
false bottoms and all that.
Mhm.
Secondly, the control systems are easier from the van, even though I can run them separately from a headset. I can run multiple ones from the van more easily. Better
Okay.
information systems.
Okay. Roll me a, I guess it would be your sensors or the drone's perception.
Yeah. Yeah, since we're going to be running with right now with the just the micro drone, we'll run the MTC Fly Spy micro drone, which has a sensor of 3, which would add to my what is it that adds to? Trying to remember what it was that. Let's see. Oh, I can't remember what. My brain lost track of what
It
that.
might just be sensors.
Okay. Well, the sensor there's the sensors, and there's my ability to interpret the sensors or point them. Is that software or is that?
Oh, you know what? I don't remember.
I can't either. There's so
Give
many
me a
things
second.
here. Or is that just logic or?
So we're good not have a cheat sheet.
I do
I'm
not have a
looking at
cheat
it.
sheet.
It's not as
I
good
haven't
as the
found any good
Matrix
ones
cheat
for the
sheet.
matrix
Yeah,
for riggers.
it's nowhere near as good as the Matrix one, or for Matrix hacking and whatnot.
Would be like.
Perception. Roll pilot and clear sight tests, or sensor test. Pilot and sensor.
Pilot and like pilot aircraft. Okay.
Yes.
So pilot plus sensors is 12 plus 3. So we're talking that many. 15 dice. Yeah, I ought to see a lot this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
5 successes. Wow. Okay. You are going to see as you fly around. I suddenly have a little buzz. You are going to see as you fly around that there are some security guards that seem to come out on the porches of the ground floor. You don't notice any security guards coming out of the balconies as you fly around. You are able to spot about 3 different security guards. They seem to be rotating porches. They'll like come out and wait and watch for a little while and then go in. It's on a rough schedule, give or take a minute or two. It's not on a very strict schedule. It's a rough schedule. You do notice that they don't ever leave the porches though. As you fly around, you will see every so often, you will see a couple of dogs come out and run around the yard for a little while. They sniff things and whatnot, and then they'll come back in. They'll come back in often when called. And but the dogs seem to be the only thing that goes on to the actual grass. Uh, you will see as you kind of fly around, you will see a car come in, round the around the thing, drop off a couple of people, and they go into the house. They're both dressed like security. They go into the house. It waits there for a little while. A couple different people come out, and they drive down the drive and leave. You will see a couple of um, what appears to be servants kind of come out. One will walk to the garage, stays in there for a while. Another one will come out and kind of trim the front bushes and get them taken care of, and then go back into the house and do other things. Um, you notice that they don't set foot on the grass. They stay on the paved areas and they go in and out of the house through the doors and such. Um, that's what's most apparent to you is that the only thing that goes on the grassy area, the actual land, is those two dogs.
Okay. They've probably been trained where not to go. That'd be my first thought. All right. I will just, for now, keep watch.
Okay. Phoenix, do you do anything?
No, I don't really know of anything to do at the moment. So,
Do you want to go astrally and check it out or anything?
do we think there's magic stuff involved a lot, or?
He is a big supporter
could
of
be.
those of the magical inkling.
Okay, I'll go, but I'll be cautious.
Okay.
I'll go take a look.
Okay. You go. You fly out astrally. As you kind of near the area, you are going to see a patrolling spirit. And as you get a little closer, you are going to see a mana barrier.
Okay. Is it a pretty big one, or?
It encompasses, yeah, the whole house and like
Okay.
part of the land. Like it's not all the way out to the fences,
Right.
but it is part of the land.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just take note of that for now.
Okay.
Make sure that everybody knows that, hey, if I'm going to do anything in there, I have to get in there physically. Can't do anything from outside.
One step at a time.
Usually how you walk into a place. Now you can change our physical form. Can you make us unseen?
You guys? Yeah.
Yourself?
Person at a time, yeah. I can do it for any of us. Potentially all of us, so it gets harder with every person I add.
It'd be one way to get in.
True. But well, maybe. Does mana barrier drop? No. Shoot, I don't remember how that works.
Now I have to. I
Well,
don't
even
remember.
if it does drop, it'll get us closer to the house.
Let's see. Double check how mana barrier works. But I'll let you know.
I'm just gonna say it. I really wish that the spells in this book were just in alphabetical order.
It's not in the spell, it'd be in the mana barrier stuff itself. I know it's not in the spell. Can't cast through a barrier without dealing with the force of it.
Yeah, I know you can't go through.
Oh, I would have checked to see if it's a dual-natured one, but
Dual natured.
basically, is it active on the physical plane and the astral plane? Just the astral plane?
Oh, okay. That's a good question.
Because that matters.
I'm gonna guess it would be dual natured. But I don't have to. I think it probably is dual natured.
While they're doing all of this scouting,
Yes.
I am going to contact Shoshana.
Okay. Do you like call her or just message her?
Probably call her.
Okay. Rings a couple times. She picks up. Yes. How's it
I will
going?
make greetings and do the polite chat before I ask about
Spell
what
might
she
be.
knows about these developments of the new people who I'm getting contacted from, who say they're from, or they're working with, or getting approval from the organization. I will tell her about the current situation.
She will say.
And ask her if she knows anything about it.
She will let you know that she did inform where you would be. She had heard rumor of a magical item that left Seattle, mostly from her own contacts within the Salish City, not from anybody in Seattle. But that there is quite a bit of tension and whatnot going on in headquarters in regards to this, and concern of who actually has possession of it. But she has no detailed information.
Okay. and no idea of what this item might be or be about.
No. None that has been divulged.
All right.
Okay, so yes, spells will basically, unless I try to force my way through, they will stop as soon as we get to the mana barrier. Same with my foci if they're active at the time. So I have to deactivate my foci, activate them once I'm inside if I want to be able to use them and not be just a piece of junk.
How difficult is it to activate them?
I think it's just a action, like full round or something to do it or something like that. I have to double check, but I don't think they're that bad to do.
So the next question is, how many foci do you have that you'll need to reactivate?
Yeah, I can get away with just activating one or two, depending on what we're doing. If I have to limit it to one, then I've got one specific that I would do. Basically, I would prioritize it. I know how to prioritize those.
The next thing I would do is do a search on possible missing magic items.
Nada. Come up empty-handed.
Do what?
I said you come up empty-handed.
Well, I'm not very good with a computer, so. Something
That's
has
someone
to be a
else's
clue
job.
at what we're actually looking for.
Right?
This tablet, it had did it have the contact information for this person?
Yes, there is a number.
That's what I thought.
No name, just a number.
Okay, simple action to activate, free action to deactivate for foci. So it'll be easy.
Maybe we should just copy all of his personal information and then wipe it.
I mean, it's a viable option. Hmm.
The only problem with that is it takes time.
Glitch.
Yes.
You will notice, I forgot to mention this. It popped in my head and then I forgot to mention it. In here is a separate file with a program to erase.
It's an erasing program.
Uh-huh.
I'll look to Luna. Do I have to use this?
You know it's set up for you, but
It's set up for me to use.
Oh,
so in other words, as long as
okay,
it
then I
gets
won't
done.
use it.
Because, the non-computer person here would need a little extra help on erasing a program on a computer. I don't think they care what program's used as long as it's done.
How do they expect you to find it or to get into the system? Like, do they not think about these things, or they just expect you're going to hire help?
Well, they do expect that I'm going to have help.
Some of column A,
That I'm
some
going
of
to
column
find
B.
the help that I need.
Yeah.
So, since I don't really know what we're looking for, I don't know where to go. Except for
Yeah, that's fine.
to him.
Once we get in, we can find a network. Even it's something that's just on his network, and I can find my way to it.
All right.
Actually,
Well, I think we need to see about moving forward.
yeah. But real quick, I'm gonna jump into the matrix and see if I can connect to his system from outside, or if I can
Okay.
even find his system.
Um, you know roughly, approximately where it should be located. You jump into the matrix and you start, flying through the matrix a little bit, jumping from, you know, place to place to place, kind of looking for things. As you get further away from Portland, it becomes a little bit more difficult. Um, and as you get up to the residence, there is definitely a heavy noise, and it's definitely protected in there. There is some connection to the outside world, but it is heavily guarded, and there's a lot of noise. It's creating a barrier. It's like a noise barrier, so things can't go back and forth too easily.
Yeah, and I'll pop back out. Maybe if I was close, maybe on the outside of the grounds, I have some gear that'll quiet the noise, but not from here.
Okay.
I'd even have to get inside.
We at least need to get to the perimeter of the residence,
At the very
the
least, yep.
grounds. Well, the only person I know of that can get us there and keep us inconspicuous. Hey, Reggie.
See, Senora.
We need to go somewhere and set up a base camp, so to speak.
Can do.
I'll let Reggie work his magic on that because that's his thing.
All right.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
All $3.
Yeah. And 38 cents
38.
after taxes.
Oh yeah.
All right. You start kind of scoping the area. There is what appears to be like a park area that has some very obscure spots that you can be in. There's not a whole lot of like city buildings, like you can't tuck into an alleyway anywhere or anything like that. Digging around, you do know that the area does have there is some of the area that's like under development still. Um, that's always a possibility, you know, construction sites, things like that. Um, so there's some options that you could maybe park and become inconspicuous.
I'll bring up maps on the screen in the van.
All right.
and we can make decisions based on what I find there.
All right. He points out a few possible locations for you guys, and you guys can go from there. The park is probably a little closer, but definitely more conspicuous. The construction site's a little bit further away, not horribly so, um, and less conspicuous.
Right. It's called Palisade Park. No.
There you go.
Well, the park is closer. There's dangers there, but there's also benefits if we have to get out.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the have the legs of our fair Miss Luna here. But if we keep from being conspicuous, we might not have to run.
True.
I think we should try to be the least conspicuous as possible. We can always move if we need to.
Oop, that one broke up.
Were you talking to me?
I don't know how you're coming through on stream, Joe, but you are breaking up really bad on Video Ninja.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Is that better?
Much.
That's
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
Okay. I said, well, looks like we're going to the construction site.
Okay.
Reggie, you got your hard hat?
Always. It's there on the peg on the wall.
I would just need a clipboard. I fool around in my bag and pull one out.
All right.
Oh,
Yes, I have a clipboard on my character.
The strange things you throw on your character sheet that you're like, I don't know, I just need to spend money on something.
Well, you can get anywhere with, confidence and a clipboard.
Well, that's valid.
True.
that is valid.
I don't know about a clipboard, but I got plenty of rubber gloves.
Yeah, but
Oh,
different purpose.
and
there.
wipes.
And wipes. she can keep herself from being identified. All right. So you get yourselves together. It's late. You do this in the morning. You do this now at 2:00 in the morning. You do this. What's
the
the
drive?
plan? The drive is about 40 minutes ish.
Let's stick to the script. Construction usually starts at like 6 in the morning. Let's get there at 6 in the morning.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. You get a nightcap. You go to bed to get this stuff going. Roughly shortly after 5 in the morning, you get a few hours of shut eye.
Yep.
And you are gonna head over there first thing in the morning to show up at the job site. And since it is a 9:15, we are not going to get into this any further. So that is where we're going to pause for tonight. Because if we get into this, then we're staying up till poor Rhonda 1:00 in the morning, 2:00 in the morning. But
I gotta wake up early.
And you gotta wake up early, so and Senior needs his afternoon scan.
Yeah.
So we're going to pause for tonight there. Now, those of you who have continued to watch with us, thank you very much. We appreciate you
idiots.
sticking with us. Nonsense. I mean, it might be late, but hey. But we have a very important news. Next week, we are taking off next week. So we're leaving you on a cliffhanger for actually a couple weeks. Next week, we're taking off. To just take off, relax, spend some time with family, and things of that nature. So
You
we're
do
not
know
going to be.
it's next week's Father's Day.
Next week is Father's Day in Australia.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait a
Nice.
minute. Father's Day is in like
Sunday.
June or
No,
something.
it's first week in
What?
September, I believe. First Sunday.
Well,
Nice. The
first
first
Monday
Monday
is
is
Labor
Labor Day.
Day
So,
here. So
Yeah.
but yeah, next week we're going to take off. The following week, which is the 9th, we are going to do our level 20 D&D 5th edition 2014 rules one shot for reaching 100 subscribers. So you don't want to miss that on September 9th. It's going to be called the Crystal Caves. Check it out. Level 20, guys.
I'm
And I'm
bringing
only
the
going to fracture the game.
indestructible.
I'm not going to break.
You're not
Nearly
going to bring it. You're just going
indestructible.
to fracture.
I'm,
Yeah, nearly indestructible.
I'm bringing in a previous character from a previous campaign, not a stream campaign, but a previous campaign.
An old character she wants to revisit and revive, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Bring it, I guess. Um, although I had to draw a line with the necromancer of, thousands of dead people at your disposal. So, yeah, no. I had to draw a line somewhere.
I mean,
Sorry.
You can't have an undead
Okay.
army at your disposal.
So not 1,000, just 200. Okay.
Just
How about that?
200. Oh, no. No. It's going to be hard enough to balance a combat for just the 5 of you. Or 4 of you, I guess I should say. Can't count. The 4 of you.
I remember that game.
So, yeah. So, anyway, the necromancer, I don't mind the necromancer. You just can't bring the undead army.
Okay.
Anyway,
What about just like 4 or 5 undead troops?
maybe I can accept that. 4 or 5. I can accept that.
All right.
So anyway, so September 9th, don't miss it. It's going to be the Crystal Caves. We're going to do the D&D one shot for our level 20 characters that they are either bringing in from someplace else that they just want to revive or have created specifically for this one shot. I left it up to them. So yeah, and then obviously the following Tuesday on the 16th, we will resume this in trying to infiltrate the Senator Jamal Wilderen's home to collect some information. So
Hopefully it'll go more smoothly on the
yeah,
next stream.
it should go more smoothly on the next stream. We'll be back in our original locations where we are very comfortable with our technologies and don't have to do any
I'm in my
workarounds.
original location, sitting.
Yes. So yeah, so look forward to that. Also, if you've stuck with us, be sure to subscribe, turn on those notifications so you know when we're back. Like, share, join our or go to our website danddadjokes.com, where you can find what's going on in the world around them in the hot sheets. You can find out more about their characters, and you can read a little of my insight on the GM Corner, and also check out where we're going to be on the upcoming events, so you can join one of our tables, perhaps. And I think that's it. I'm not missing anything, am I?
I don't think so.
I'm missing brain cells.
Well, we can't help that. You only get so many, and yeah, I can't help that.
You only get so many, and we can't help it
3,
if you're missing
and I'm
them.
down to 2.
Right? Don't lose those. So that is it. I think that's it. So have a good night, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
In a few weeks, folks.
Few-